I do not want you to work from your emotional part of mind. I do not want you to work off your rational part of mind. I want you to work off your wise mind. And it's something that you can develop. It's something that you can nurture. It's something that you can have if only you are open to learning. If only, like I said, you have an open mind. Because when you have an open mind, you can learn a whole lot of things. You can learn things that you never thought you would be able to learn. You just having that open mind. Hi everyone, how are you today? Welcome to ONO TV, and today we're going to be talking about life in general, specifically about nurturing ourselves. So the topic is nurture yourself. I want to tell you guys that you are responsible for your growth. You're responsible for the quality of life that you have. You're responsible for everything that comes to you. You're responsible for your happiness. You're responsible for the kind of friends you keep. You're responsible for whatever position you will get in life. You're responsible for everything that has to do with your life. And that's why you have to nurture yourself. How do you nurture yourself? Nurture yourself in a way that you always want to learn. You want to grow from where you are to where you should be. You want to grow from one level to the other. So long as you're alive, you keep learning. Learning never ends. You learn every day. The moment you stop learning, you start diminishing. I don't want to use the word dying because it's kind of harsh, and I know most of us don't want to hear the word die, but that's what exactly takes place. The moment you stop learning, you start dying. For this video, I'm just going to stick to the word diminishing. Yes, when you don't learn, you diminish. There's nothing in life, there's nothing in life that remains the same. No, as time goes on, it's either we are improving or we're getting worse. So if you just sit there and say, okay, you're not gonna do anything, you're just gonna be there, you won't be the same way after a long period of time. You would start diminishing. And that's why even when you're not learning, you're unconsciously learning to diminish. So in life, there has to be a certain form of movement. It's either you're going up or you're going down. But today, I want you guys to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself so you can be a better person. Nurture yourself so you can be able to influence the people around you. How do you influence people around you without knowing how those people behave or what triggers these people or what these people like? It all boils down to learning. The fastest way to learn is actually having an open mind. When you have an open mind, you will take corrections without being defensive. When you have an open mind, you would accept the other person's, or you would listen to the other person's point of view just because you want to learn where this person is coming from. When you have an open mind, you won't be quick to judge because everybody has a say. And even in whatever anybody says, there is a certain level of knowledge that you get from what the other person says. So that's why you have to have an open mind. When you have an open mind, you will walk from the wise part of your mind. Many times we all think we are wise, but we just walk from the either the emotional part of our mind or the rational part of our mind. Let's take this instance. For example, someone insults you and you insult the person back, and the person keeps insulting you, and you keep insulting this person back, and the person now want to get physical with you, and you're like so pissed. Why is this person being so physical with me? And now you want to show this person that you have no right to do that to me. I can fight too. And you start fighting. And you forget about who you are, where you're coming from, who is watching, where you are, and the level you've got into your life. You forget about everything that comes with having a sense of decorum just because your emotions has been triggered. Just because you gave an interpretation to the insult that you received from this person, and now that has triggered a kind of emotion that we have, which is anger, and now you start fighting with this person. Most of the time, the people that do this, they tend to regret it just because when they get themselves back, they are regretting, I should not have done this. But if you nurture yourself, you would know from the very beginning where such insult is going. You would know from the very beginning not to give a certain interpretation to that insult because you know that would trigger a certain emotion of you. So that's working from the emotional part of our mind. Okay, now let's talk about those working from the rational part of our mind. Someone has a lot of knowledge. Maybe you are a PhD holder, you are a doctor, or you're a lawyer, or you're just a certain kind of professional and you're so knowledgeable in your field. And someone that has no knowledge, that has nothing, or that hasn't even that is not even as educated as you, comes to you and is saying, "Oh, this is this, and I know this," and you know, puts out a position that you know is wrong, or puts out a statement and you know is wrong, and it doesn't go well with what you know, or doesn't conform to a certain the knowledge that you have about that subject matter, and you start arguing. And you argue and argue and argue, and this person would not let go. You too, you will not let go. You keep arguing, and you get to the point where it's not making any sense. But you forget that it has escalated to that point. You're just arguing and arguing with arguing when you should take a chill pill and relax and just observe and just let it go. But no, you want to posit, or you want to push to the words, let them know that, oh, you know what you're saying. That's working from the rational part of our minds. I do not want you to work from your emotional part of mind. I do not want you to work off your rational part of mind. I want you to work off your wise mind. And it's something that you can develop. It's something that you can nurture. It's something that you can have if only you are open to learning. If only, like I said, you have an open mind. Because when you have an open mind, you can learn a whole lot of things. You can learn things that you never thought you would be able to learn. You just having that open mind. If you have that open mind, you will learn how to develop your wise part of the mind. And when I mean the wise part of the mind, that is the part of the mind that says, okay, that has self-awareness, social awareness, emotional intelligence, all of these things. You know that, okay, for example, let's take the first one we had. Someone insults you. You don't take that insult to heart. You don't take it personal, because you know, oh, the person is entitled to his or her statement. Just let it pass. You see how you just let it pass, and that would avoid anything that has to do with fighting or insulting the person back. And you also maintain your respect, or the respect that other people have for you. When you operate off your wise mind, you would understand yourself. You would also understand that you need to know where someone is coming from before you understand that person. So all of these things, you would be able to know how to comport yourself. You will be able to know what to say and what not to say in a certain environment. You'll be able to control your emotions. You'll be able to talk less and listen more and observe. And you'll be able to consider the environment you are in, knowing what to say, not just what to say, but how to say it and when to say it. All of these things all come with nurturing yourself. And the beginning point of nurturing yourself is understanding that you need to learn. That you need to learn, you need to unlearn. Unlearn those habits or those things that you've had all this while that has not been working for you. Unlearn those things that have not been adding any value to you. Unlearn those things that haven't been making a way for you, and start to learn. Start to learn things that would make you better. Learn things that will make you grow. Learn to listen to other people. Learn to take corrections. Learn to know that you are not always right. That sometimes people are right too. And even when they are not right, you need to learn to listen to them. All of this is a form of nurturing yourself. Nurture yourself, have an open mind, and be ready to learn. Be ready to learn, relearn, learn everything about learning. And I hope that you do these things I've said, and I would like to see you triumph in all your life endeavors. Have a good one, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification button so you'll be the first to know when I upload videos like this. If this is the kind of video you like, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and you'll see more videos like this. Have a good one, guys, and take care of yourself. Bye.